Welcome everyone, it's Michael here. We're very excited to have this test group, and I'm going to run through the process of how to set up your accounts, set up the trading platform, and how to put a trade on outside the markets after we give you the pick. So first of all, congratulations, thanks for participating in this 3-month trial. The purpose of the trial is to show you how you can trade and consistently make 1 to 2% a week. Or even 0.5% a week is still quite good. So it's between 26 to 52% return per year on your money, and it's for as little as 5 minutes a week. So that's the idea of it, and it's going to be launched in the US in January. And so this is just a bit of a trial run to show how it works and use your testimonial to put on the website. So once again, thank you for joining, and at the end of the 3 months, one of you guys will actually get be a winner. And what I'm going to do is, for your participation, is offer everyone the chance to get to win, basically following the rules, following the trading plans that we give you, and then one person will win 6 months free coaching with me, and that's valued at around $10,000 if you did a similar kind of trading, so if you got coaching for this trading. So yes, that's a bit of an extra incentive. So let's get started. First of all, you're just going to have to do a Google search. Just type in, as you can see, I'm moving the mouse across to the left, Google search CMC Markets demo accounts, and the very first you'll see at the top is the ad. You just click on that, and that's going to bring up the CMC Market accounts, which you can see right there. Now on the right hand side you'll see trade 10,000 free risk, risk free. So risk free at the top here. Fill in your details. It literally will take you about 1 or 2 minutes. At the very bottom, just click open my accounts. You'll receive an email, and then you'll just have to verify that that you've received the email and as you open the account. And that's it to start with as a demo account. Okay, so I've already done that process, so we're just going to go straight across to a login details for that account. So this is the email you'll see. You'll click login, and then this is what I'll do. I'll take you to the next screen, which I'm just going to bring up. And there you go there. So I've already entered the details. This is the login you'll see every time you trade. And then it's important when you do click on it, you've got down the bottom here live accounts or demo accounts. You want to make sure you click on the demo account here, passwords in, and then just press log on or log in. The screen will just take, and so it's just thinking about it. Now this process that we're just going to run through is probably going to take somewhere between 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less, but it's just to show you how to, so you can see the same screen that I'm going to see during the next 3 months, and we're going to trade it together. I've started with a 10,000 account just as you guys will be, and then we can just monitor our performance. And at the end of each trading session, when you put trades on, you'll get a daily statement emailed to your email account, and then also a monthly one. So just by the participation, I'll be asking everyone just to send me through their monthly statements to see what trades they've taken and what the turnover has been or profit they've made, and then I can see where I can offer some kind of support or some ideas of, based on the results, to give you the best chance to make as much money as you can during these 3 months. Alright, so we're just going to set this up. We're going to remove tabs that we don't need. So first of all, we don't worry about the news. You don't need to worry yourself about that. I do all the research with a team of people in the US as well, so we'll be doing all that research for you, so you don't need to worry about that side of it. So we can just exit, remove that. Down the bottom here, again, remove the news, and then what we want to do, we want to create our own watch list. So at the top here you can see you've got your tabs. We're going to go to watch list there. We're going to click onto it, and then you've got the option there, major FX, which stands for the currency market, which we're not worried about at this stage, and then popular products, which is what you're seeing here right now. We're just going to create a new one, and that's the one that we're going to be basically focusing on. So what we want to do here, we want to go to the popular products. We're going to click on the left arrow, the blue beside Australia 200, which is our top 200 shares in Australia. That's called the XJO, if you've heard of that before, or the All Ordinaries when you watch the news. That's what that will be. So we're going to click the blue arrow, left button, scroll down, and then at the bottom you'll see Add to Watch List. We're just going to go down there, as you can see, click to Watch List, and add, and there you go. This is what we're going to have as our main watch list, so we don't have too much noise on the screen when you open up and put your trades on. Okay, the next one we're going to add to this is the US 30, which is the Dow Industrial Averages, and that's the top 30 shares in the US, and this is what the average price is when you put them all together. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to click on the left button for the blue arrow, scroll down to add to watch list, move it across, and do the same. Left button, click, and there you go, we're in there. So the other one we're going to add, which is the S&P 500. That's the NASDAQ. So part of the S&P 500. I think it's also part of the NASDAQ trade in the US. So let's just do the same process. Scroll down to add to watch list. Do the same thing. Click on it, and we have it there. I think that's look. Maybe we'll also just add the DAX, which is the top 30, because the US accounts for 40.6% of all the stock market around the world, and Europe, including Germany, UK, Spain, Italy, they make up around 33%. So let's just add that to the list as well. If you're wondering what Australia is, Australia only represents 1.75%, including New Zealand, so we're a very, very small market, and that's why this is going to be a lot of the trading will be based around US shares. Okay, so we've set up our initial watch list. We're going to remove this popular one, so we're going to click the X button. We're going to drag this up to the top, place it there. We're going to move this chart because we are going to use this a little bit later, and then we're going to add your position here. So this here lets us know what positions you've got open, what orders you've got sitting there to be executed, which will be part of your 5 minutes per week, just to put those trades on. Okay, so I'm just leaving it out. You can do it with yourself. So this is a duplication of what we can see up here. We don't need this one as well, so we can just delete this. Okay, so what we want to do is I just want to set up the Australian market, because we will be taking occasionally we'll take some trades for the indices, and this will allow it to be done quite easy. So actually we'll probably put a trade on because the market's open now, so you can just see how it all works. So we'll probably take a trade, let's say just on the S&P 500. So it's just this one here. But first of all, we set up the Australian chart. Okay, so go up to the top again, go onto the blue button, you'll go down to charts, double click on the charts. Sorry, there we go. And then we're going to set up the settings that I've discovered have worked best for trading that I use, and I'll just quickly run through those with you. So we're just going to space the chart out so when it's on the screen, you just do what works for you guys. Okay, so what we want to do, at the very top left here, you'll see they're called SMA. That stands for Simple Moving Average. And that's just the average price based over 20 days or 20 minutes or whatever it works out to. And you can see this is what we have. Like, certainly when they have a crossover, that's an indication of the psychology reversing. They're some of the key indicators I look for, but again, that's not something you'll need to worry about because we do all the research. But if you are interested, we can talk about that when we have time one-on-one, give me a call, or we can just have a quick chat. Okay, so we're going to set this up. So you can see I've moved the mouse to the SMA 21. We're going to double click on that with the left button, and we're going to change that time frame to 50. Okay, so we've got the 21, just type in 15, and we also want to change the colors because we just make it consistent. So we're going to change that color to, when it comes up there, you can change it any color you want, but you want to make sure it's the same color. Now here we've got different ones for positive and negative. I'm just going to change that to both being red, and then press confirm, and there you go, it's just changed. So we're going to do the same to the other one. This is a standard setting, but we're going to change it to what I look for, which is now the 200-day moving average. So again, we've got 55, type in 200, go to the settings. We're going to change that to the green. So there we go. That's it. So that's set up there, and just down the bottom here, I like to just change the MACD. I've done a lot of research on this, and there's certain dates that I've found. So we're going to change the short time period to 13, and we're going to change the long period to 20. And then we're just going to press confirm. Now that's it. So that's what you'll see on the screen, and that's what I'll see as well. So if we need to ask some questions, we'll have the same information. Now we're just going to change the US one, which is where we're going to do a quick trade now. I'll have a quick look at the chart, and again, it's just for to show you how simple it is to trade on. So again, we're going to want to change the setting to look the same as the Australian one. So down the bottom, you've got these little tabs. You can see where the mouse is. We're going to go to chart type. I'm going to change it to here, which is where it's got mid. That's standing for mid price, mid points from where it is, because they have a spread and it changes from 1.4 points to roughly 5 points when it's outside of market hours. Okay, so we're going to click on this one here, which is for candlesticks, and it's going to be the midpoint, and you'll see the screen change. Okay, so now the other one we're going to do, we want to go down to add the technicals, which is what we just added before. So you can see down the bottom where the mouse is, you've got the chart type. We're going to go to technicals. So we just go here now. Sorry guys if it's sounding a little bit boring as well, because we're just setting it up, but I assure you, you'll enjoy it as we go along. So we're going to add the simple moving average here. So we're going to go across to the length again, and we're going to change that back to 20. Not from 10, just to 20. We're going to go to the settings, to the left button there, and then we're going to change this color to the red. Again, you can set it to whatever color you like, but I think it's important just keep it to the same color for positive and negative. Alright, so you just click on confirm, and then we're going to repeat that process again. Go down to technical tab. We're going to do another SMA chart to go to it, and we're going to change it this time from 10 to 200. Okay, and we're also going to go to the settings. We're going to change it to the green. So it's going to be the same as the Australian chart on the left. The one last thing we've got to do is add the MACD. So we go to overlays, then we go down to studies. So the bottom there, so you've got overlays here, click on the studies, and then you've got the very first tab, which is MACD. So it's moving averages. Okay, so we're going to click on that, and we're going to change it to from 12 from the short period to 13, and from the long period to 20. And then just press confirm. And then just over to the left, we're going to reduce this so we don't see it. And there's just this button to the right, top right, at the bottom here. You'll see it. Hit that, and we're done. Okay, so that's it. So we're basically set up. You'll have the same screen I have. And now I'm just going to put one trade on just to show you just quickly how it works. And the other thing that we do as well, I want to do, this is the movement. These are price movements over a day. We're just going to change that to 5 minutes. Just so you can see what it's done for today. So today it's been down, so it dropped down just with the US market. Now that is, what, 20 points? So again, if you had one contract, it's $20. It's just simple. But if you had 2 to 3 contracts, again, it's $50, $60. And we're looking for 0.5% to 1% per week, not a day. So it's quite easy to do that. All right, so let's go to the US. Now we've got what they call option expiry day coming up on Friday. Typically we'll have some price movement either way, and we're just going to look for a quick move. So we're going to I believe that the market will probably go up for the next day or two. We're going to look for just a quick $5 to $10 to show you how simple it works. So at the top here where the mouse is, you can see where it's got buy and sell. We want to click on the buy for the S&P 500. And you'll see when it comes up, this is how you place your orders. So just for a simple process to show you how it works, and there you go, the market just closed, I just missed it. We'll do that for another time, but what I'll do, I'll place an order just outside the market, and that order is going to be one that I've been monitoring at the moment. I've been in the trade 3 times this month, and it's been working quite well. So just the stock I like is Fitbit. Now that's dropped down. I just want you to go to the search engine, type in FIT, wait for it to come up, and then go click on left click, and then it'll come up. Right, so this is just going to be out of the market order. Again, when I send you the trades on Monday night, this is how you can just jump in and place an order. And again, I'm going to guide you through that for the first couple of weeks, and when I put the trades on, I'll record it and then post it as well. So here we go here. So as I showed you before, you've got the top here, you can see where the mouse is. That's sell, which is the brown, and the blue is buy. Now I'm going to be teaching you what it means to say buy to open or sell to open, because it doesn't matter which way the market goes. Most people are taught that it has to go up for you to make money. No, you can make money when it goes down as long as you pick that position for it to go down. And they're the things that you're going to be taught. Okay, so if we go to every time we open up a chart on the search, we have the option here where you can see you've got the blue, which is a buy order, and then you've got a sell, the brown for a sell order. We're going to buy this stock because what it's done here, where I've got the mouse, this is gapped down about $4, and I believe it's going to refill that gap. Typically gaps will get filled over a period of time. So we're just going to go back up to here where the mouse is, so you can see the blue again, and we're going to click on that. And there you go, that's how to place our order. This is how we place the order. So very quickly, I've already done how much percentage. We don't want to risk more than $250, which is 2.5% of the account. So I'm going to put in 268 shares. I've already done the numbers, which I'll guide through later on. We've got a limit order because the market's closed. So the limit order is already put in here, which is limit 927. So we're going to leave it at 927, but we're going to make sure we protect our account and put in our stop price, stop value we're to lose. So where you've got the amount here, where that is there, that's how much we're prepared to risk on this trade. So 2.5% of the account is $250, and then I've got a target price at the moment of at least $10. So where you've got the 945.5, we're going to change that to $10. So 10.00, and this will automatically update and tell us what our potential profit is. So this could be a trade that we'll be in for 5 or 6 days. Either way, this is the likelihood of what we're going to make. So all you do here is you place buy limit order. It's going to ask you to confirm it. We always want to make sure yes, because while you're learning, you want to make sure that you're putting the trades on correctly. So we've double checked. We've got our 268, yes. We've got a limit order in, yes. We've got our stop loss because we're only prepared to risk $250, and we've got a target price of $10, which is $262.38. And we've seen that, we're confirming it, we're going to place the order, and that's it, your order's on. So in the position folder at the top here, you can see the yellow. That means that it hasn't been filled yet, it's just an order sitting there to be accepted. When your account, when it's open, it will go to position. So that's it for now. I just want to make it short and brief. Hopefully that was enough information to get you guys started with your demo accounts. To log out, it's quite easy as well. So you just move your arrow to the top right. You'll see the lock there. Click on the lock, and then you've got switch accounts or log out. You're just going to press log out. That's it. We'll start closing down, and when you're ready for each time you want to go in, you just go to your login on the account. So yeah, thanks very much guys, very excited to get started with you, looking forward to seeing the results over the next 3 months, and once again, any questions, please give me a call, or send me a message, or send me an email. Have a great day or evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.